welcome back to the extended for Blue Tara. Second of the Mahavidya wisdom goddesses is the goddess Tara, represented by her many colors. Tara manifests in unlimited forms to accomplish whatever task is required to support the spiritual liberation of all beings. Tara can be Saumwe, gentle, kind, and comforting like the moon. She can be Ugra Tara, fierce defender against extreme negativities, wrathful and fearsome. Her multiple forms remind us of the unending resourcefulness of the Divine Mother. It is taught that Tara will manifest in whatever form is required for the protection of spiritual aspirants. Tara is the Divine Mother's enlightened activity. Sometimes we subconsciously switch off from the divine assistance by limiting what we think is possible for spiritual energy to influence and manifest. The Oracle asks you to challenge such spirit-limiting beliefs to empower divine assistance in your life. Tibetan Buddhist doctrine teaches that Tara loves us all as her one child. There is a significance to this that is freeing. In the realm of ego, we see ourselves and others as either allied or at war. The ego thinks, you are either with me or against me, and battle ensues. For the peace-loving heart, there is no joy in such a way of being. It creates anxiety, distress, and fear, which steals the power, love, and hopefulness from the heart. When we acknowledge that Tara loves us as her one child, rather than as her many children, it gives us permission to receive fully without guilt. It gives us leave to not lose faith if another appears to be unjustly gaining the upper hand, because we can remember in our hearts that we are all loved and treasured equally. No matter what appears to be, there is no such thing as privilege at a spiritual level. We are all in this together, and what happens within one being affects all. We can only grow, heal, and awaken together in entirety. There will be some who have the capacity to move ahead of the curve. They will be supported in doing so. Yet they are no more important than those struggling to find the path. This does not mean that those with more advanced capabilities should martyr themselves to the lower frequency of their spiritual brothers and sisters, or give up attempting to make individual progress. The more progress we make on our spiritual journey, the more benefit we ultimately bring to the collective, because we are all connected. We cannot choose who we will be able to acknowledge and support your spiritual path, nor how the benefits will reach others. Some will be able to receive a direct and immediate benefit. Others will not have that capacity. Yet, even if they and you cannot see how they can benefit as you make progress on your spiritual path, you can assume it is happening nonetheless. Blue-skinned Tara represents the element of spaciousness. Creating space in our lives opens us up to grace. You can only receive what you create room for. Blue Tara reminds us to continually clear the way for grace. That can require letting go of mental clinging and emotional distress, and becoming open to positive outcomes, no matter how unlikely or inaccessible they may sometimes seem to be. We do not accomplish this by denying or ignoring thoughts and feelings, but by practicing reassurance and dropping into trust. It is a spiritual art. Sometimes it will be easier to practice than at other times. Yet in shifting from distrust to trust again and again, we learn the pattern. We learn to drop from our head into our heart. We learn to empower Tara's grace in our lives for the spiritual benefit of all beings. Unlike Kali's wild and free hair, Tara's is carefully coiled. This represents her gift of gently taming the wild spirit and providing us with careful, patient, and loving steps to bring ourselves back to peace and empowerment. If you have been feeling out of control of yourself or situations you have felt incapable of positively influencing, the Oracle of Blue Tara brings comfort. Chaos will give way to the correct higher order of love. Let there be peace in your heart. As she looks to her right, gazing toward the future, the gift of this oracle is a prediction of a peaceful, protected, and authentically expressive future drawing close to you now. You have every right to feel hopeful, happy, and secure in your future destiny unfolding. The invocation ritual. If you would like to receive this invocation, say yes in your mind's eye or out loud, or your presence still continuing to listen here is validation. Say the following prayer. Tara Samastaris Tarini, she who leads us beyond suffering. May your love, wisdom, and grace manifest fully and completely through my heart for the spiritual benefit of all beings. I offer up all my concerns to you now with complete confidence in your swiftness, practicality, resourcefulness, and creative healing genius. With an open and trusting heart, I invite you to manifest as you wish within me and in my life. Jai Ma, Tara, Jai Ma. Place your hands in prayer before your heart. You are now going to form the lotus mudra in front of your heart. You do this by keeping the base of your palms, your thumbs and little fingers touching, while you fan out the rest of your fingers, creating a bowl or lotus shape. Imagine the lotus or bowl being filled with divine nectar pouring in from Tara's heart. Repeat the following short mantra. Om Tarar Tare Soham. Om Tarar Sare Soham. Om Tarar Soham. Om Tarar Soham. Feel Tara's presence expanding and growing within your heart as you do so, shining in all directions and through all dimensions for the spiritual benefit of all beings. When you are ready, place your hands in prayer and bow your head. You have completed your healing. Thank you so very much for being here, beautiful soul. That is for you.